The next evolution of threat intelligence is here with the newly redesigned Fletch Threat Boards. Threat boards provide you with in-depth insight into each individual threat you are exposed to. You'll get a complete record of what the threat is, why it matters to you, how to mitigate and prevent damage, and how to communicate this data. Whether you are a security analyst, IT manager, or business owner, threat boards will equip you with the knowledge and tools necessary to make informed decisions and safeguard your company. So, how do Fletch Threat Boards work? When you log into Fletch, you'll be brought into the Fletch feed, which has curated threats that are relevant to you based on your tech stack, industry, or geolocation. You can navigate to a threat board from your Fletch feed by clicking on any of the threats you are interested to learn about. Threat boards give you a holistic breakdown of the threat, including a comprehensive history of the threat's evolution, real-time data, mitigation strategies, and more. Let's take a look at some of the features you'll find. At the top of each threat board is the latest, where you'll quickly find updates on everything new about the threat. We immediately filter out the noise by showing you your exposure status under your exposure, the maturity of the threat, the overall severity of the threat, and you can even use SafeShare to securely share the threat board without sharing any of your personal data. In one quick glance, the latest will tell you if a threat actually matters to you. To get a breakdown of how you're potentially exposed to the threat, check out your exposure. We'll highlight any technology, geography, or industry that affects your exposure to the threat. You can also see the total number of resources that are vulnerable to the threat, or if any malware has been identified. Next, let's take a closer look at the threat. Fletch saves you time by providing you with a full breakdown and up-to-date log of the threat under Summary. Summary consolidates all the data from every reputable online source to bring you a digestible analysis of what the threat is, why you should be aware of it, and how it affects you. Summary History lets you see the entire history and evolution of a threat, from emergence to its most recent iteration. Scroll down to the Fletch Expert Advice to get quick, actionable steps and in-depth mitigation strategies on how to protect yourself from every threat on your horizon. We've broken down real-time techniques from cybersecurity experts into short and long-term actions. As the threat evolves, you can bet that our advice will evolve with it so you can stay ahead of the curve. With all this data and advice at your disposal, you're going to want to share it with your team. We know that a core responsibility of your role is keeping everyone up to date. That's why on the right-hand side of your threat board, you'll find the communication feature to help you with seamless information sharing. Use the drop-down to pick your audience and generate targeted communication about the threat you can easily copy and paste. Personalize the output and you're on your way. Fletch Threat Boards have you covered end-to-end with a comprehensive view of the threats that are affecting you and actionable insights so you can save time and get ahead of the threats before they reach you. Sign up for our waitlist to begin your journey to transforming your cybersecurity.